Hello, this is Chaneta. I'm the author of How to Have This and That. And today we're going to talk about the power and the importance of feelings. Neville Goddard is one of my favorite inspirational teachers, and so I'm going to share excerpt from his book, Feeling is the Secret. Why? Because this has helped me a lot in manifesting my desires, and I know it will also help you a lot as it did me. Just be consistent and persistent. Never give up. Now, Neville Goddard says we can think about something forever and never see it in our world, but once let us feel its reality, we are bound to encounter it. The more intensely we feel our desire, the sooner we will have it in our lives. And that's a fact. We don't realize how important our feelings are and what effects it has in our lives. Feeling is not only the result of our conditions of our life, it is also the creator of those conditions. We say we are happy because we are well, not realizing that the process also works in the reverse condition just as well, because if we are well because why? We're happy. We are all far too undisciplined in our feelings. An idea which is only an idea produces nothing and does nothing. It acts only if it is felt, if it is accompanied by effective feeling. Somewhere within the soul, there is a mood, a feeling, which if found means wealth, health, happiness for us. Find that feeling. We need to watch and guide our feelings more seriously in the act of creating our desires. Feeling is the secret. Recognizing the power of feeling, let us pay strict attention to our moods, our feelings, and our attitudes. Every stage of man's progress is made through the exercise of his imagination and feeling. When we identify what we want, we should start immediately creating an ideal within our mental sphere, feeling ourselves into this ideal image until we become one and the same with it, absorbing its qualities into the very core of our being. One of the best ways to create your happy ending is to feel that you already have it. Remember, feeling is the secret. The subconscious does not originate ideas, but accepts as true those which the conscious mind feels to be true, and in a way known only to itself, objectifies accepted ideas. In other words, leave the details to the universe. How your desires come about is not your business. Your business is to stay in the feeling of the wish fulfilled until it becomes your reality. Ideas are impressed on the subconscious mind through the medium of feeling. No idea can be impressed on the subconscious mind until it is felt. But once felt, be it good, bad, or indifference, it must be expressed. Feeling is the one and only medium through which ideas are conveyed to the subconscious mind. Therefore, if you do not control your feelings, you may easily impress the subconscious mind with undesirable states. And I mean, by control of feeling is not meant to restrain or suppress your feelings, but rather is to discipline yourself to imagine and only entertain such feelings as contributes to your happiness. Control of your feeling is all important to a full and happy life. Never ever entertain an undesirable feeling, nor think sympathetically about wrong in any shape or form. Do not dwell on the imperfection of yourself or others. To do so is to impress the subconscious mind with these limitations and imperfections, and that you don't want to do. Remember, feeling is the secret to manifesting your desires. What do you want done unto you? Do not feel what you don't want done unto you, I should say. Do not feel that it's done unto you or anybody else. This is the whole law of a full and happy life. Everything else is commentary. Every feeling makes a subconscious impression And unless it is counteracted by a more powerful feeling of an opposite nature, it must be expressed. The dominant of two feelings is the one expressed. I'm healthy is stronger than the feeling of I will be healthy. To feel I will be is to confess I am not. I am is stronger than I am not, of course, naturally, right? What you feel you are now always dominates what you feel you would like to be. So you have to stay in the feeling of the wish fulfilled. Stay in the feeling of your desires, of what you want or the person that you want to be. Feel you already have your desires, not that you will have them. Be careful of your moods and your feelings, for there is an unbroken connection between your feelings and your visible world. Look around you. You'll see what I mean. Your body is an emotional filter, and it bears the unmistakable marks of your prevalent emotions. Do not entertain the feeling of regret or failure. Think feelingly only of the state that you desire to realize. That is your only job. I'm telling you, leave the house and the details to the universe. Feeling the reality of the state sought and living and acting on that conviction is the way of seeing miracles. All changes of expression are brought about through a change of feeling. A change of feeling is a change of destiny. The subconscious mind, by its very non-selective nature, accepts the feeling of difficulties and obstacles as you request and proceeds to produce them in your outer world. It also accepts the feelings of happiness, prosperity, wealth, health as you request and proceeds to produce them in your outer world. Whichever feeling you dwell on the most, that is what you will manifest. The subconscious mind is also the womb of creation. I've told you that before. It receives the idea onto itself through your feelings. It never changes the idea received, remember that, but it always gives it form. Hence, the subconscious mind outpaces the idea in the image and likeness of the feeling received. Remember, stay in the feeling of your wish fulfilled. To feel a state of hopelessness or things are impossible is to impress the subconscious mind that things are impossible and is hopeless, and that's exactly what you have. To feel and assume the feelings that would be yours were you already in possession of your objective or the person you want to be, the subconscious mind is then moved to build the exact likeness of your assumption. Your desires are not subconsciously accepted until you assume the feeling of their reality to the feeling is an idea, and through your feeling, your subconscious mind then accepts it as your reality, and it has to express itself. To impress the subconscious mind with the desirable state, you must assume the feeling that you would be yours if you already realized it. I cannot emphasize this enough. In defining your objective, you must be concerned only with the objective itself. That is your desires. The manner of expression or the difficulties involved are not to be considered. When you start wandering off into the hows and the whens and the ifs, you lose the feeling and your manifestation never happens, or at best, only a version of what you desire will show up for you. And then you will say, it doesn't work. So, to think feelingly of any state, you must again feel that state. Therefore, if you stop dwelling on difficulties. I cannot emphasize that enough. Stop dwelling on is hopeless. I don't know when, I don't know how, poor me, woe me. But you have to accept the feeling of your wish already fulfilled so your subconscious mind can express that in your life. You must stay in the feeling of the wish already fulfilled. So stop feeling hopeless or impossible, because remember, whatever you do, you're impressing your subconscious mind with those negative things, and it's a failure already. That is not what you want to do. Always feel that you already have what you want, and remember to stay in the feeling of havingness. Remember that. Stay in the feeling of havingness. Let me remind you again that your desires are not subconsciously accepted until you assume the feeling of the reality. For true feeling is an idea subconsciously accepted, and through this subconscious acceptance, it must be expressed in your life. That is your desires. So let's conclude part 1. Feeling is the secret. Remember to stay in the feeling of already having your desires. 2. Stay in the feeling of well-being and happiness. 3. Stay in the feeling of good health. 4. Stay in the feeling of prosperity and wealth. 5. Stay in the feeling of assuming your wishes are already fulfilled. Remember, feeling is the secret. And now you know the secret. So prove it to yourself by staying in the feeling of your wish fulfilled until it becomes your reality. And it will become your reality if you stay in that feeling. We will have more conversations on the power and importance of your feelings. This is Chaneta, author of How to Have This and That. My books are sold on Amazon. And I feel that I will see you on the beaches of the world. Create an awesome lifestyle. You can have this and that.